You know, I found what I've been looking for, and it can be pretty overwhelming because it's so surreal, so out of this world. It's so real that it's more real than what I'm saying, what I'm seeing, what you're seeing. To me, because I'm the hero of my dream. You're the hero of your dream. And what you went through in your dream, you can chalk up to experience and count the result of what you are as coming from that, no matter what you've been through. Whether you've been molested as a child, whether you've molested somebody, no matter who you are or what you are, these are experiences that you've come through that made your life what it is today. We need to come through them and get over it to become all that we can become, no matter what it is. And forgiveness has to be part of it. And forgiveness has to be a total release of that person for whatever you think they did to you. Because, see, we think these things happened to us in the past. I think that I lived in the street and was freezing cold and that nobody wanted me. These are things that I went through in the past that I think happened to me. And they are real. I mean, they feel really real. They're not real because time and space are not really real. And what we're living is an illusion, but it's so real. It's as real as the most vivid dream that you can possibly remember waking up and like, wow, that was really vivid, that dream. This dream is totally vivid. But as we become more and more in touch with who we really are and find out that we made this dream and we're coming through on the other side of it and becoming all that who we truly are. Perfection, no loss, no death, creators. That's what we are. We're creators. So no matter what you went through, no matter what the role you played as victor or victimizer, and as victim or victimizer, and the victimizers usually have been victims themselves all the time, not usually all the time, and victims become victimizers, etc. And no matter who you are, whether you've been one of those or whether you've lived a upstanding life and you got married and you got kids and you're a businesswoman and businessman and you've got all this money and you got a family and you think everything's fine and dandy, but you know deep inside that there's fear and that there's anxiety all the time about your family, about your job, about your money, about your situation, about who you are, because there's something missing always. And that's who you really are, to find out who you really are. And, you know, I wish there was an easier way to put it, but I'll tell you something. People that are receiving this and understanding this now, it's going to get easier and easier for people to come and decide that, yeah, this is not the answer right here. You know, I'm chasing things, chasing a grave. There's more to it than that. When you realize that, when you come to your answer, my prayer is, and I believe my prayers are answered because I want what's good for everybody, and I know my source does too. And he's much, much better at it than me. And he or she, or it, he, she, or it, whatever, doesn't matter. Um, because, not because, just because it doesn't matter. Our source is perfection, and it can't be analyzed, it can't be told in words, it can only be experienced. And as it's experienced, it's not a gender experience, it's an experience. So, anyway, I think that's all I got for right now. And we talked about the victims and victimizers, yeah, and forgiveness. And you know what? When you really forgive somebody, then you realize you forgive them. Like my dad, you know, I forgave him for beating the hell out of me. Now I forgive him for what he never did. He never really did it. First of all, it was raw. was it dream roles that we played that were not even real. You know what's real? You, right at this present moment. Your essence of who you are, not as a mother, a father, a teacher, a brother, a sister, son, whatever, but as you are, just as you are. That's who you are. I see it.